morning from Copenhagen. Hey y'all, and good morning. We're in Copenhagen, which is why I am very excited and very happy as they get ready for the day. John Michael and I just always kind of track flights, and we saw that they were having a great sale. Number two, John Michael and I looked at the calendar and we're like, oh my goodness, we are so busy for the first couple of weekends in 2023, like for the first, honestly, the first couple of months of 2023. And we haven't been to Europe since 2017. And the biggest thing is that Copenhagen is a place that we have been before because I actually used to live here. But it felt like a good place to come because it's like, since we've been here before, there wasn't necessarily like, we need to see everything and do all the things. There are a lot of things that we definitely want to do and definitely want to see, but since we've kind of been here before, we know the land a little bit, like not much, just a little bit. But this is actually, we got in yesterday, which was a chaotic start to our trip.
Oh, excited.
On the road again. We've made it on the airplane. It's 9 o'clock. First stop is Amsterdam. We got a lot of snacks, got a lot of activities. I brought my planners and my journal and my notebooks. I also brought stamps and stickers.
Stamps?
We're into stamping. We're officially in Copenhagen, and you know, I wish I was starting this vlog by saying like we're headed off to the castle. But I left my carry-on on the flight with my passport, my wallet, and everything. Yeah. But they found it.
Oh.
What did you call me, John Michael?
I just ran into the baggage claim. But you're a chaos agent.
Copenhagen.
Hello, Copenhagen. Ready to ham it up.
Oh, guys, look at it. Look at it. We're here.
We made it.
I won't lie, we had a little bit of a rough start getting here. So we flew New York to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Copenhagen. Lost my passport.
Lost the passport on the plane that was then airborne for a time.
Yes.
They did not ground the plane for the passport. Apparently they got it.
And then
took the wrong train.
Took the wrong train, and then started walking down cobblestones, and then our luggage, it felt like our luggage was breaking, so I started crying. But anyway, we're on little sleep, so we have some coffee, look at this background, and we're gonna go exploring. Is Copenhagen how you remembered it?
It's a little bit colder. But that's what you get in December. Way more romantic and cute. It feels like Hallmark movies. Every single one should be filmed here.
Spent some time at the Christmas market. I think we knew, but we kind of forgot that the sun sets at like 3:30, which we factored into a lot of our plans, but it's another thing. We've been on planes all day. I think we're a little delirious.
We're gonna get some food
at
the glass market.
Okay, so we stopped at Grog, which has been my favorite breakfast spot. So when I was here, it was very much just like a make your own porridge. So like they would be constantly making porridge. You can like add all these different toppings and things like that. But we are here for dinner, and what they're doing, like risotto type, like more savory options. And I can't wait. I also were exhausted, so we are going to eat and then go back to the hotel because we got an early morning tomorrow. Okay, I was gonna try to do a little room tour before we trashed it. So the way that they have it set up is they have a little seating area that we've already put our stuff on. We always forget that the European king is two twins with two little comforters. Not John Michael's favorite. Danish home away from home. It's very cute. And then if we go into the bathroom, my stuff's already hanging. Okay, guys. Last time I was here, I actually was studying here. So it's been so long. I'm excited to be here. Obviously, a trip, vacation, travel, culture is something that John Michael and I really prioritize and something that's important to me. But I also think kind of like selfishly, I'm really excited to be here because the last time I was here, I was super like insecure. And yes, you know, we change so much year over year. I've just changed so much as a person in my morals and my values and in my beliefs. And while this was definitely a very interesting period of my life last time that I was here, it definitely played a crucial part in my life. And so I'm just excited to be here, this new version of myself, truly take in everything that Copenhagen has to offer and truly like be able to do the things that like I wasn't able to do when I was studying here. I think my semester ended in like November, and then my parents came and we traveled in Europe for 2 weeks. We did Florence and Rome. It was a beautiful trip. I went to bed at 10, which is definitely earlier than like I would go to bed at home, but obviously, I mean, we were exhausted. I was at the point of tears. That's how exhausted I was. I ended up sleeping till like 5 a.m. This morning, John Michael and I actually had a little adventure of our own. There are just some like cafes and things that I do remember really loving from when I was here. So we were actually really close to one of the cafes that I loved. And we saw the most beautiful sunrise that I've ever seen. I don't see the sunrise very often in New York. Each time that we are on vacation, one person plans like a really kind of fun date or a fun like unique activity that we wouldn't normally do each day of the trip. And so John Michael's is today. I don't know what it is, but he told me that I have to bring my bathing suit. And for context, what I'm wearing right now is like leggings and a like a sports shirt, because I'm literally going to put a sweater and pants and then a jacket and a hat and a scarf over top of it because it's literally 28 degrees, 30 degrees outside. So I don't know why I need a bathing suit, but we'll find out. You think their transportation system is effective?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very efficient.
Okay, so we are on Stroget. It's like their most famous shopping street. You can tell here, like, there are all these cute stores. Everyone is out. There are a bunch of cafes that you can go ahead and eat at that are just like outside, really great people seeing. And we are headed to Royal Copenhagen. Here's another Christmas market. This is, I think, adulting when you're most excited to come to
the ceramics and
the ceramics in China's place.
These are their different lines and when they released. So that's a brand new line in the top.
Oh, the 2021.
So this is a brand new design. It's all in Danish, so I can't read.
One of our advent calendars is from Rituals, which is right there.
Oh, one of our 4 advent calendars. Yeah.
Wait, I think it's snowy.
Is
this the first snow? Let it snow. Right over there. I had one of my classes there, and then I had another class right over there. So, go back.
It's snowing.
There's a 50% chance. I think one thing John Michael and I are getting really good at perfecting is like what we're doing, kind of how we're structuring our days. And I think it's really interesting because I came from a family, like when my family goes on vacation, it's like one of those families that you need a vacation from your vacation, you know, because all you're doing is a whole bunch of activities the whole entire time. And like, we don't really plan food or like plan food stops.
No, you leave the hotel and you don't come back until like 11 p.m.
Yeah, well, my family,
well, maybe
not
a little
like
earlier, but yeah, it's like you leave at 7 and you're out for 14 hours and you eat one meal.
Yeah,
and like it's just we came at it from 2 totally different ends of it, whereas like my family would wait until like way after breakfast and then leave and then come back right after dinner, and like it would be around the food. It would be like what we would.
And so now I feel like we have a really good
Mix of both.
Mix of both, or like right now we're headed to a high tea experience. What?
I got hit in the eye.
Oh, the snow hurt your eye?
Got a little snow in the eye.
But we're headed to a high tea experience, which I think is going to be, is kind of like the perfect example of like a fun, cool excursion type like activity, something that we're doing, but then also like has food incorporated.
Yeah, exactly.
So everyone's needs are met.
Which is what's important.
Good morning, it's day 3. We are here in Copenhagen and we are headed to
Breakfast.
John Michael, what did you say the second we walked outside this morning?
I said, I love, this country's cool. Copenhagen's great. But every place has its pros and cons. I could not do 8:30 a.m. sunrises, 3:30 p.m. sunsets, and 5.5 months of winter a year. That's all I had to say. It's cold here.
It's cold. It's cold. Last night we went to one of the most incredible dinners. We went to this Nordic, it was very cozy. We got to try a lot of foods that we don't normally really eat. So we got really heavy wine pours because John Michael and the waiter were like BFFs.
Going a little slow this morning, but
But one of the things that while we were at dinner, John Michael asked me was like, what's the best meal you've ever had? And not just like what was like the best food that you had, but like the overall meal experience. So like the food that you're having, the environment that you were part of, the people that you were with, the conversations that, you know, were at this meal. And I mean, last night went on one of my top of my list. But the thing that I said at dinner was that when I was studying here in Copenhagen, we went to this brunch and it was John Michael and I and one of my really good friends, and we literally just had the best time.
it was super fun.
It was super fun, and that's the breakfast spot that we're going to today, so we're really excited. Just because you've said it 6 times, where are we headed right now?
Fjallraven.
We have joined a parade of some sort. 10 minutes in, half mile. We're loving it. John Michael said this is probably why everyone here is so happy.
I know.
Just random parades.
Just random parades all the time. Everyone's smiling.
What a great time.
These cards usually serve
Give us an update.
Turns out it was the changing of the guard.
But it's also like a Christmas
But it's
parade.
like the queen is here.
Yeah, the Queen's here.
But she's like not normally here. So that's why there's so many people and there's such a big parade. Normally it's just like a perfunctory, like, you know, we got people changing the guard today.
And they
it's a
said
big
that
deal.
like a bunch of ambassadors are here too. So they're kind of doing it big right now.
Yeah, big time.
But we're
was fun. We
we're
went
in the
on a-
Royal Square. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's like a mile-long parade.
We got to
through the
walk.
streets of
Yeah,
Copenhagen.
we got to see everything. That's why you gotta be flexible with your plans.
That's exactly right.
Stumbled upon a planner store at the Christmas market. Obviously have to get some to put in my journal. Welcome to Tivoli. Tivoli's cool because Walt Disney when he was thinking about the inspiration for Disneyland, came to Tivoli and was so inspired by being here that you see a lot of the same design elements and like the feeling of nostalgia but comfort in the way that it's laid out. All of that was taken into account and really like brainstormed and cemented here at Tivoli. And he took a lot of those same principles of like having gardens, a mixture of rides, a mixture of vendors and food, like all of these things back to the United States. You know, we love Disney, so we're thankful for it and excited to be here at Tivoli. I got some cute candlesticks. I got a snow globe for my dad. He's been wanting a snow globe. I don't know, it's so weird, but he's been wanting a snow globe. And we're on the hunt now for some ornaments. It is the last morning that we are here in Copenhagen. Feeling super bittersweet. We just had breakfast, but now it's time to pack. And as we're packing, I thought I would show you guys, I'm a big souvenirs gal. I've been using this bag, which first off, I don't know if this is the best endorsement for the boat and tote, but it's been incredible. But I wanted to show you a couple of the souvenirs that we got and really like a lot of the things that we got from the Christmas markets that we went to. I feel like this trip has been so great for so many reasons. I feel like it had all the elements of what I think an incredible trip is. Like, number one, we had some really, really fun things planned. So like while I wasn't a part of Hot Copenhagen, like that was something that like John Michael was like, I knew we were gonna have fun. Us going to like our Nordic food experience, we knew that was gonna be incredible. But then there was elements of like unplanned fun, of like things like jumping into the parade yesterday was something that we didn't plan, that we truly has been one of the big highlights of our trip. And then there were even an element of things that like we thought would be fun, but that now were even more fun. Like going to Tivoli, we knew that would be really fun, and going to Christmas market, but like we walked away with so many incredible things. Or like our dinner experience last night was so great. At the Christmas markets, we're one of those families that like, we like, our tree is not uniformed or decorated in anything. They are all of these little ornaments. We got three ornaments that we have here, but these are hand-blown glass, crafted in Denmark by Danish Design. This one, John Michael picked out a hot dog for my father. Reasons unknown to me, but if you wanted to know what the relationship between John Michael and my dad is, apparently it can be summarized by this hot dog ornament. I got this one which just says Tivoli, and it's like a little mailbox for our tree. And then I got this one for one of my best friends, Jillian. A little fun thing from there. We also got like licorice is really big here. So we got that. We got a couple of these postcards. These were from the first Christmas market that we stumbled upon on Sunday, which again, another example of like unplanned fun. Like we weren't planning on doing that. They are hand drawn or hand watercolored and then like screen printed on these, which I think are beautiful. So I'll put one in my journal, obviously, but then we'll be able to send out from the Danish Design Museum. This is like so funny, but they have just these. I thought these were just really beautiful. They had a Christmas tree with a bunch of these on them, but they're called a paper angel with a twist. And I just think that these are so pretty. So I got these for, I got two. And then I also really like to get souvenirs like based on like the experiences that we have, just not the place that we were in. So this, this is another like kind of inside joke. But we've already opened it this far, so I feel like I should show you guys. But my dad really wanted a snow globe. When my parents were decorating their house, my mom was like, I don't want a snow globe like in their main living room. So we were like, okay, this is kind of funny. Like we'll get you a little snow globe so that you can have your snow globe. Again, it's like one of those inside jokes that you think is really funny, but it's like not that funny unless you're a part of it. This is because that parade was literally, I think, one of the biggest highlights for the both of us, that we just had fun. We kind of were walking a part of it. We were singing Christmas songs. Again, kind of experience. I got us a little trinket that's just one of the guards watching over the area. These Danish licorices. This is gonna be a bunch of stocking stuffers, but they have licorice, like what you would typically think of like red licorice. They're like licorices that come in these balls. They taste good. It's an easy stocking stuffer. So they had like a little make your own gift box. I don't really think we're gonna gift people for licorice. I don't know, what is there a plural of licorice? But these are easy like stocking stuffers. I got a pair of these for myself and a pair of these for my mother. Set of 2 candlesticks with the little Danish gnomes on them. I think they're so cute. We stumbled upon a, it was called Wifey Copenhagen, and the name of it interested me, but there was a planner or like a sticker shop. So I got this sticker kit and then this washi to put my journal about this weekend. What's your favorite souvenir, John Michael?
Probably the hot dog ornament.
The hot dog ornament. We gotta pack now and go to the airport and go through customs and go through all of those fun things. It has been an amazing time here in Copenhagen. I think one thing that I really realized is I've been able to kind of think about my experience of when I used to be here in a different light. When I was here last time, like I said, I was studying. And then also on top of that, I was like just saying like, I'm in Europe. You know, I want to be able to fly and go to trains and do all these different things to go explore these other countries. And while like, yes, I was in Copenhagen and like had my restaurants that I liked and had the places that I liked to be, I didn't feel like I was like in Copenhagen, and I felt that I got to do that this weekend. I told John Michael that we need to do like a Nordic trip every single year. I'm crossing my fingers next year for either Sweden or Switzerland. So y'all help me go ahead and convince him. But that is what I have for you guys today. I've said I needed to pack 7 times, but that is truly, we got to go if we're gonna make this flight on time. I'll see you guys here in my next video. Thanks for coming to Copenhagen with me.